Swarna Joshi, and you're watching The Jackass. We're bringing you the updates from the International Conclave of Spirituality and Happiness. It is organized by the Indian Society for Training and Development in association with its academic partner, Graphic Era Hill University. Today, we have with us Dr. Eric Holstrom of Charge Affairs, Embassy of Finland in India. Sir, it's an honor to have you here. My first question to you is, how are you liking it here in Dehradun, India?
Thank you, Svanna. It's really an honor for me to be here as well, and I like it very much. It's been a very impressive day. I've heard so many interesting news and perspective on the issue of happiness and spirituality. I have really much to bring back home, and I also hope that I have given something for you people here to think about.
Definitely. And there's so many people who are wanting to, have your opinion and your ideas about life in general. Second question, I know you've already addressed this one, but how does the work ethic of Finland really differs from that of India? Because that's a major concern.
Yes, I would say that work ethic both in India and Finland are at a high level. The Indians and Finns are both very hard-working people, and I would even dare to say that Indians work harder than Finnish, because Indians work normally 6 days a week, where we have a 5-day working week and 2 days off. But maybe Finnish people are a little more efficient. When we are at work, we only do work and nothing else. That's maybe the main differences. But otherwise, I would say that working standards are not that different.
What do you think are the most qualities for someone interested in a job like yours?
To be a foreign service diplomat, well, you must be interested in other cultures, and then it's good if you are interested in foreign languages and not to be afraid of new situations.
Okay. How would you describe the company's culture and management style?
Which companies?
Like the administration, like how you address the daily issues, like where you work, your work ethic.
Well, my working place, the Foreign Ministry of Finland, has done a lot to include the employees, and it's important for us that the employees are creative, that they have the possibility to say and also to take up problems in order to improve the quality at work and also the results. And of course also we believe in work happiness, that the employees are more happy at work if they are included in the decision making. Because my working place is still a very conservative environment. It's very hierarchical. The bosses are bosses and employees are there to serve. But in order to counter that, we want really to include the employees.
What do you love the most about what you do?
Well, it's very interesting to visit places like Dehradun and get new impressions.
Like travel, basically.
Travel sometimes, but only travel has not a meaning of itself, but it's more the thing that I do in the places where I visit.
And what is your mantra for spiritualism at work? Like, they say you have to be spiritual and give your heart and soul in whatever you do.
Yes.
So, how do you make that work?
Yes.
While you're working?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to take up the issue of religion and what you believe in. But of course, everyone should have the freedom of religion and spiritualism. But what I think is very important in working life and in life in general, that there is a balance between work, free time, and rest. And therefore, you should not work too much. I don't believe that you are happy if you are a workaholic and only think of your career. Because in order to balance that, you need to have a good family life, love, sex, people around you, and so on. Maybe a nice hobby, go running or play tennis or do yoga, whatever. And then important to rest enough.
Right. And what are your hobbies?
Well, my hobbies are a little different, depend on where I live. But here in India, I play tennis and go running.
Okay, that's great. And do you think, like, when in your speech you talked about passion and living? Now, my question to you is, what's the difference between being, just living and being alive?
Well, you also mentioned the importance of passion and passionate. That's really the issue, that if you feel strongly for one thing, it can be in working life, but it can be in private life. You should live out your passion, because you live only one time here. You have been given the birth only one time. You have the possibility to do so. So if you want to train to run a marathon, just do it. And if you want to become diplomat or someone who makes video interviews. Just do it and go further, because life is here for living.
And you live only once.
Exactly. To quote James Bond.
Yeah. I was thinking about it in my head and then you just said it, but
Yes.
of course I can't say that here. Now, so this brings me to the end of the interview with Dr. Erik Hellstrom, and it's been an honor. I mean, I can't tell you how full of rapture I am at present, like having you seated by my side, or me being seated by your side. So thank you so much, and we would like to express our gratitude on the behalf of Department of Mass Media and Graphic Hill University for having you here, and thank you for accepting our invitation and coming here and enlightening us on your views. Thank you so much.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.